this video, I'm going to give you a brief overview of Porcitec software, some of its features, and where the menus are located. Porcitec has individual animal files for females, for boars, for semen, for individual pig records, which are usually used for prospective breeding stock or show pigs, and group lot, which is generally used for growing. We have some buttons across the top here for the most commonly used menus in Porcitec. The options menu is where you will go first when you are setting up your farm for the first time. In here you can select your application format if you want system date or serial date, normally known as the 1000-day calendar. Location format, event fields. In here are all the events in an animal's records, and you can select which fields you want turned on or off when you're entering data, so that you aren't entering data through in fields that you never use. Also in here is where you'll list all your pre-weaning deaths, treatment reasons, removal reasons. You'll add all of these. If you've had your database converted, they will probably be already in here, but you can add additional, or you can turn some of these inactive. If you are recording feed, you will add all your feed ingredients into here. If you make rations, you will design your rations in here. Data entry, fast entry, which is sow ID driven, and if you simply want to work in fast entry and enter multiple events, such as from a sow card, this is probably the easiest method to use. There's for females, for boars, individual pig records, and for growing, group lot. The batch is also here, batch entry, and this is what we call the grid. It works like a spreadsheet, and it's for entering an event to multiple animals. We have another video that explains how to use this. The female file, this is for consulting an animal record. Every event that she's ever had entered into her record is listed in here. The current status sheet, if she's got an alternate tag or register ID, her birth date, genetics, these sorts of things are in here. Her performance, current parity, lifetime averages, you can quickly access her record. Any services that she's had in her lifetime, any farrowing she's had in her lifetime. If you need to do any editing, this is where you will do it in this animal file. Reports, management menu. These are mostly management reports, due to farrow list, due for pregnancy check, due for pre-farrow, that sort of thing. Breeding lists. These are mostly lists of animals. Female history card, known as the sow card, is in this tab. There's various formats, a landscape, an input format, and for dot matrix printer. There's mostly herd lists. And in this tab, breeding statistics, these are analysis reports. Common when used, farrowing analysis, performance analysis is your herd performance over time. And there's various distribution graphs. If you want to make a new report, there's some various wizards in here that will help you to design report or do some data mining. If you wish to modify an existing report, the design button gets you into behind the program where you can edit or add any of these expressions, make your own calculations, delete calculations or variables that you don't use. If you want to modify a report, a list, again you can select your own columns, turn them on or off. Group lot reports. This is for growing. There's growth performance, there's inventory reports for continuous flow and for static all-in, all-out groups. General are reports for just general herd, treatment report, animal list. We have some financial reports and the user reports, which is where any report that you modify will be saved into this folder. You will never overwrite an existing program report. If you choose to record expenses, it's account register and financial. If you use a handheld, this is where you'll configure your handheld. And those are pretty much the basic features in Porcitec.